Hello, English learners, and welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And my name is Catherine, and it's the Christmas season, Marco, so that means we have a very festive lesson today.
That's right, Christmas is coming up, and, well, a tradition among many people around the world is to buy a Christmas tree.
That's right. I remember when we used to do this in my family. It was one of my favorite times of the year. So we're going to explore this in today's lesson. After we listen to the dialogue, we'll be back to talk about some of these interesting words and phrases.
I'm home. Everyone come here. I bought a Christmas tree. Look at this beautiful pine tree.
Wow, it's huge. Are you sure it will fit in the living room?
Awesome! I'll go get the Christmas lights.
Of course it will. Help me put it in the living room.
I found the lights.
I got the Christmas ornaments. We could also place these stockings next to the chimney.
Great idea. While we decorate the tree, we can listen to some good old Christmas songs.
All right, we're back, and as we mentioned, well, the entire dialogue is about a Christmas tree. So why don't you explain what a Christmas tree is? Because many people maybe don't even do or buy Christmas trees.
Okay, well, a Christmas tree is usually a green tree that we cut down and we put in the house. Okay, so it's not a real tree with roots in the ground, but sometimes it comes from a real tree outside. And the tree is very small on the top and it goes out like a triangle. Okay, so it's a special shape. And we generally make it look very pretty with lights and ornaments and decorations. And on Christmas, on the 25th or the 24th, it depends where you come from, we put lots of presents underneath the Christmas tree.
Wow, it sounds amazing. Well, yeah, and it looks very nice.
It does look really beautiful, and it's just a really special part of Christmas.
And well, as you mentioned, sometimes the tree is just a fake plastic tree, but many times it's a real tree, and the type of tree that you use is a pine tree.
Exactly. And so pine tree is a kind of tree that doesn't have leaves. It has needles. That means that they're long, very thin green pieces that are all over the tree. And you can see these trees in most northern places like Scandinavia, or in America, maybe Illinois and Minnesota and Michigan and Vermont.
And they're very, as you say, very unique trees, but they also have a very special smell, the smell of pine.
They do.
It's very nice.
It's such a nice smell that a lot of the things that we use in America to clean our houses have a pine smell because it makes the house smell nice.
Very good. So a pine tree. The dad brought a pine tree or a Christmas tree home, and well, the wife was a little bit worried if it will fit.
Okay, will it fit? This is a very important question because a lot of pine trees are very, very tall.
Right.
So if a pine tree is 3 meters tall or 4 meters tall, will it fit is the question we ask. Is it too big? Or is it going to be stuck on the ceiling in the house? Right. And so we could ask this about anything. I just bought a new TV.
Will it fit in the living room?
I don't know. I'm very nervous. I spent a lot of money.
All right. And, well, you were talking about the Christmas tree and how you put a lot of nice decorations on it. And so we say that we decorate the tree.
That's right. So the verb here, this is an action word, to decorate. So every holiday season in my family, we take one day and we decorate the tree. That means that we take very small, special ornaments and ribbons and lights, and we put them on the tree to make the tree look pretty.
Wow.
You can also say decorate the house.
Right.
Or to decorate the house for a party. So this means to make something look special or pretty.
Very good. We've taken a look at very specific words related to, Christmas trees and decorating it. So why don't we listen to the dialogue again, and we'll be back to continue with some more language takeaway.
A young woman spending her first Christmas alone after moving to a new city.
Her friendly neighbor who offers to help decorate her Christmas tree.
Sound, soft Christmas instrumental music in the background, faint sound of wind outside. Okay, lights first, then ornaments. Why do these lights always end up tangled no matter how carefully I pack them? Sound, knocking on the door. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Mark,
Hey there, I'm Mark from the apartment across the hall. I saw your lights flickering under the door and thought maybe your power was going crazy. But I guess it's just Christmas happening in here.
Yeah, just me and my half-broken fairy lights. You're safe, no electrical emergency.
Good to know. Do you, need a hand? I'm kind of a Christmas decoration expert. Well, semi-expert. My mom made me do it every year growing up.
Honestly, I'd love some help. It's my first Christmas in this city, and doing this alone feels weird.
First Christmas away from home?
Yeah, I moved here for work a few months ago. My family's back in another country. They're celebrating right now without me. I thought decorating would make it feel less lonely, but it just reminds me how quiet it is here.
I get that. My first Christmas alone was the same. I burned the cookies, broke the star, and cried over a Hallmark movie.
That sounds strangely comforting.
Well, let's make sure your Christmas story turns out better. Where do we start?
The tree. It's standing there, naked and judgmental.
Sound, footsteps, jingling ornaments.
This tree needs personality. You got ornaments? Up, holding a box. Yep, some old ones I brought from home and a few new ones I bought yesterday.
Oh, this one's beautiful. A little glass angel.
My mom gave it to me when I was 8. She said it would keep me safe, no matter where I was.
Then it definitely deserves the best spot.
Sound, ornament being hung carefully. You're actually really good at this.
Told you, semi-expert. Now, where's the star, the crown jewel of every tree?
I don't have one. The one from home broke last year, and I haven't found the right replacement yet.
Huh, you know what? Who says it has to be a star? How about something personal, something that means something to you?
Huh. How about this? It's a small snow globe from my hometown. Inside, there's a tiny church and a bridge I used to walk over every winter.
Perfect. It's not just decoration, it's a piece of home.
Sound, he places the snow globe gently at the top of the tree. That looks beautiful.
Now that's a tree. It's got light, memory, and meaning. Everything Christmas should have.
Short silence, just soft music and the faint sound of twinkling lights. Olivia, softly. You know, I thought decorating alone would make me feel strong, like I could handle being on my own. But it just made me realize how much I miss being around people who care.
Mark, gently. Sometimes being strong doesn't mean doing everything alone. It means letting people in, even if they're new, especially if they're new.
Olivia, smiling faintly. You really believe that?
Absolutely. When my mom passed away, I stopped celebrating Christmas for years. No tree, no lights, nothing. I told myself it didn't matter anymore. But one year, a neighbor knocked on my door with a slice of pie and said, "Christmas isn't about the people you've lost. It's about the ones you still have." And somehow, that made me turn the lights back on.
That's really beautiful, Mark. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you for letting me be part of this. You know, sometimes strangers become the warmth we didn't know we needed.
Sound, Christmas lights twinkling, gentle hum of heater in background. Olivia, looking at the tree. It's funny, when I first started decorating tonight, this room felt cold. But now, it feels warm. Not because of the lights, but because of the company.
Mark, grinning. I'll take that as a compliment. Also, these cookies on your table, they're calling my name.
Help yourself. They're store-bought, but they come with good intentions.
Good enough for me. You know, we should make it a tradition, the annual Across the Hall Christmas Decorating Night.
I'd like that. Maybe next year I'll even try baking my own cookies.
I'll bring the fire extinguisher, just in case.
They both laugh. Olivia, quietly, as laughter fades. You know, this is the first time tonight I don't feel alone. Thank you for that.
Anytime. And hey, when the snow starts falling tomorrow, let's go for a walk. There's a park nearby that looks magical when it's covered in snow. I think you'd like it.
I'd love that. Sound, he places the snow globe gently at the top of the tree. Olivia, quietly. You know, you were right, you know. It's not the star or the lights that make a Christmas tree special. It's the people who stand beside it.
Mark, gently. And tonight, it looks like the tree and you found their missing piece.
Sound, distant church bells, the faint crackle of fire, soft piano version of Silent Night. Olivia, voiceover. Sometimes it's not about decorating a tree. It's about decorating a moment with laughter, memory, and kindness that warms the coldest nights. Because even when we're far from home, home can still find us through people who care enough to knock on our door.
I'm home. Everyone come here. I bought a Christmas tree. Look at this beautiful pine tree.
Wow, it's huge. Are you sure it will fit in the living room?
Awesome. I'll go get the Christmas lights.
Of course it will. Help me put it in the living room.
I found the lights.
I got the Christmas ornaments. We could also place these stockings next to the chimney.
Great idea. While we decorate the tree, we can listen to some good old Christmas songs.
All right, we're back. So why don't we take a look at 3 more words on Language Takeaway Part 2.
Language takeaway.
There's just so many words that are associated with Christmas and the Christmas season that we have to look at them again here in Language Takeaway Part 2. And the first one we've already mentioned, it goes together with the phrase to decorate the tree. Okay, so what do we decorate the tree with, Marco?
You mentioned ornaments.
That's right.
Christmas ornaments.
Christmas ornaments. And so an ornament is a thing. It's something that we use to make something else look prettier. And so in this case, ornaments are sometimes round and red or green or gold. We hang them on the tree.
And well, in this case, it's a Christmas ornament for the tree, but an ornament can be anything, any nice piece of art or something that you can use to decorate your house, right?
Exactly. And in my family, ornaments aren't just those round circles or balls for Christmas. Every family member has a special kind of ornament. So my dad has Santa Claus ornaments, and my mom has bunny rabbit ornaments, and I have angel ornaments.
Wow.
So everybody has a special one.
Oh, that's really nice. And well, apart from ornaments, there is also this tradition of hanging stockings.
Okay, so a stocking, you might have heard this word before in the sense of a clothing item. A stocking is like a sock.
A big sock.
A big sock. And it also means the old stockings that women would wear, like tights. But in this case, a Christmas stocking, is a very, very, very big sock that we hang. And on Christmas, we get to fill it with very special things like candy and toys.
Candy, toys, very good. So actually, you hang the stockings, and the common place to do it in, or to put them on, is on the chimney, right?
That's right. So there's a fireplace, and usually above the fireplace, there's a shelf. We call it a mantle. And there's a place there to hang these. And the place where all of the smoke from the fire comes out is the chimney.
Okay.
It's also the place where Santa Claus comes down.
Right. So you have the fireplace where you put the wood. You have the mantle, that's the space where you actually put the stockings on. And the tube that goes up and where the smoke comes out of is called the chimney.
Right. So you don't want to live there. And then
Right.
actually the joke is that Santa Claus is definitely too fat to go down the chimney. But it's a special place in the Christmas story because that's what Santa Claus does.
Very good. Interesting words. Why don't we listen to this dialogue one last time?
I'm home. Everyone come here. I bought a Christmas tree. Look at this beautiful pine tree.
Wow, it's huge. Are you sure it will fit in the living room?
Awesome. I'll go get the Christmas lights.
Of course it will. Help me put it in the living room.
I found the lights.
I got the Christmas ornaments. We could also place these stockings next to the chimney.
Great idea. While we decorate the tree, we can listen to some good old Christmas songs.
All right, we're back. So as you say, the Christmas season is important in America, and people not only decorate Christmas trees, but also their house, and even outside they put Christmas lights all over the house. They put little statues of Santa Claus and reindeer, and it's a very, I don't know, sometimes lavish thing to do.
It is. It's almost funny how much people like to spend on not just time, but also money on decorating their houses. And so where I come from, people decorate the outsides a lot. You have Christmas lights on all parts of the house, and then maybe, all of the reindeer in the front yard, all whatever. And are there like 12 of them or 9 of them? I don't remember.
It's 12. But actually, it was nice because when I lived there, with my parents, we would go out and tour around the neighborhood just to see other people's Christmas lights and decorations, because, as we say, some of them can be very, very nice, and they take a lot of time and effort into decorating it.
They do. It's really special. And at my house, we generally just decorated the inside, but sometimes we did lights on the outside. And there's some very funny movies that talk about this, like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Right.
And so there's some really funny scenes about putting Christmas lights on the house.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today, but we'll definitely post a link of this movie that's actually very good. It kind of depicts the traditional American in a funny way.
It's a very funny movie.
All right.
Yeah.
So, and if you have any questions, any other doubts or comments, you can come to EnglishPod.com and we'll see you there.
We will. So enjoy the Christmas season, and until next time, guys.
Bye. The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word.
Very big. Huge. Decoration. Something used to beautify. Ornament. Beautify. Decorate. Certainly true. Of course. Large sock. Traditionally, Christmas gifts are put inside. Stocking.
Let's try that faster.
Beautify. Decorate. Decoration. Something used to beautify. Ornament. Certainly true. Of course. Very big. Huge. Large sock. Traditionally, Christmas gifts are put inside. Stocking.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Huge. He gave the kids huge pieces of chocolate. Huge. Your shoes are huge. What size do you wear? Huge. I got a huge parcel in the mail from my grandmother for Christmas. Ornament. Some people buy new matching Christmas tree ornaments every year, while others put up old ornaments that mean a lot to them. Ornament. We have many ornaments around our house. Ornament. The children's parents let them buy one new Christmas ornament every year.
Decorate. She decorated her house in red and green for Christmas. Decorate. We will decorate the tree with Christmas ornaments and then decorate some cookies with icing. Decorate. The war veteran was decorated with many medals. Of course. Of course I won't tell your secret. That's what best friends are for. Of course. Of course I will come. I wouldn't miss your concert for the world. Of course. Of course your mother loves you. You can see it in her eyes. Stocking. On Christmas Eve, children put up stockings near the fireplace and find them filled with candy and gifts on Christmas morning. Stocking. Christmas stockings are usually special stockings that are oversized and colorfully decorated. They are not meant to be worn. Stocking. He put on his stockings before putting on his boots.